some kind of pit. I can't see what's down there because it's so dark.
You may not be able to see it, but you can certainly smell it. Whatever's down there smells worse than the skid marks in Shroudy's underwear.
How do you know that? Ugh, never mind. I don't need to know. There's not enough perfume in the world to cover that smell. This might come in handy, but I'm not carrying it around. I'll keep it in mind. Empty that while we are inside the castle? The smell would be too much. Anything, I'm afraid. Sorry. I can't use an empty bottle of body lotion with that. That doesn't need any fruits and nuts snack. Yes, if I need to light the torch, that would do it.
All we need now is a few hundred close friends with pitchforks and sticks, and we'll be ready to storm the castle of the local mad scientist.
Ugh, that is such an unimaginative cliché. Oh my! Frederick! It looks like a pile of rotting bodies! How revolting!
It looks like there are a couple of fresh ones down there. They still got some meat on them.
Why on God's good green earth did the Baroness dump bodies down here?
Now we know why it stinks so bad. I had heard rumors about the fate of the Baroness's numerous guests after they came here, but man, she was one messed up witch.
Oh my! Frederick! It looks... It's a good thing I haven't eaten anything this morning.
You mean you're on the verge of blowing chunks, yodeling in the gully, talking to Ralph on the big white telephone, executing a Technicolor yawn, launching lunch, delivering street pizza, or involuntarily creating a personal protein spill?
Frederick, you're more than a little twisted, but highly creative. I won't accomplish anything, I'm afraid. Sorry. There is no way I'm going down into that pit. The spell Shroudy has on me has made all my senses more powerful, including my sense of smell. I cannot go near that odor.
P.U. That smells so bad, I don't think I can even go near it. The only way I'd ever go down there is if the smell was somehow removed. It is that bad. But I have no problem with carrion. In fact, carrion jerky makes the best jerky.
This gargoyle looks too dumb to talk.
Yeah, he probably has rocks in his head.
I bet I could provoke the gargoyle that has the key by smashing them all with that mace.
Hey, that's not half bad. And it will be extremely fun. Let's do it. Yeesh. Looks like our favorite lake monster has a serious case of acid reflux disease.
Whatever that is, it sounds painful.
Inky needs to stop eating so much Italian.
Oh, like lasagna or pizza?
No, Italians. Like the boat full of Venetian tourists that he sank yesterday.
Please, I feel as though we've started off on the wrong foot. Or in your case, perhaps the wrong claw. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Mona de Lafitte.
Charmed, I'm sure. I don't usually associate with common folk such as yourself. As you appear to be a lady, I would consider kissing your hand, but based on the smell of you, I must conclude that you are clearly a member of the unwashed masses.
Oh! You certainly are an unpleasant creature.
You would be unpleasant too if you endured what I have.
Like what? Tell me your story.
Oh, very well. Many years ago, the Baroness von Kiefer created me in her workshop. Apparently, the Baron's death left the castle a bit on the lonely side. After my creation, I was allowed to reside in the library. The Baroness and I would spend hours talking, and in my free time I was given full access to the von Kiefer library. During the day I would spend hours upon hours educating myself and feasting upon literary delicacies such as Shakespeare, Chaucer, and Milton. A most enjoyable experience, I assure you.
Why are you so angry?
Do you really want to hear my story?
If you tell me yours, I'll tell you mine.
Oh, very well. Many years ago, the Baroness von Kiefer created me in her workshop. Apparently, the Baron's death left the castle a bit on the lonely side. After my creation, I was allowed to reside in the library. The Baroness and I would spend hours talking, and in my free time I was given full access to the von Kiefer library. During the day I would spend hours upon hours educating myself and feasting upon literary delicacies such as Shakespeare, Chaucer, and Milton. A most enjoyable experience, I assure you.
I'm curious. How did you end up on this bridge?
The Baroness decided she wanted to have a child.
A child? Who was the father? You?
No. I assure you no child of mine would turn out like Shroudy. And if it did, I would have thrown him into the lake.
That would seriously impact your chances of getting one of those world's greatest dad coffee mugs.
No, truth be told, I don't know who Shroudy's father is. All I know is that the Baroness disappeared into her workshop. There were some strange sounds, then the crying of a child. I can't imagine what went on down there. Your guess is as good as mine on the origin of that alien.
The Baroness of this castle?
Yes. Before Shroudy ruled here, the Baroness Lilith von Kiefer was in charge.
So then you and she...
Oh, don't be absurd.
Stop right there. I don't want to know.
Oh, don't be absurd.
Good. I didn't want that image in my head. You don't seem to like Shroudy.
Oh, God, no. Not at all. After he was born, my days of living quietly in the library were over. He thought I was his play toy and pestered me constantly. Finally, one day after he attempted to dress me up in one of the Baroness's nightgowns, I yelled at him and told him to never touch me again. He ran off crying to the Baroness, and that's all it took. I've been on this bridge ever since.
If you hated Shroudy so much, why didn't you leave after the Baroness disappeared?
You of all people should know. Like you, I'm magically bound to this castle. I can't just simply fly away. As punishment for yelling at her son, I'm doomed to be stuck out in the cold, forever holding this key in my mouth.
If you want revenge on Shroudy, then give us the key. Trust me, that will really make him mad.
Let me take your suggestion under advisement. I think not.
You are such a jerk.
Well then, I guess that's why I'm not going to give you the key. Because I'm just a jerk. Now run along, you two, back to your tower. Get comfortable, because without this key, there's no way you're getting through that door. Oh, did I mention the door and the key were enchanted? So, as you can see, there's no way you're getting through that door, and no way I'm giving you this key.
Name your price for the key. Any price.
I might have something. Get rid of the Raven Edgar for me, and then we can talk about giving you the key.
No way. Edgar's cool. Why don't you like him?
He is a bird. He sits above me. I am a statue. You figure it out. Let's just say he has bad aim.
Or good aim, from my point of view.
It's disgusting. Just like you. Get rid of him and I may think about giving you the key. Till then, leave me alone so I may think my thoughts.
Oh, so that's what you snooty types call picking your nose and scratching your backside. I always wondered.
Enough! Rufus, where is this Edgar Raven you speak of?
Haven't you been listening? He sits above me in a raven roost at the top of the tower. Now please return to the great unwashed masses from whence you came.
Do you actually like sitting on this bridge and being Shroudy's servant?
No, because he's always taking me for granite. Oh my, yes. Oh my, yes.
That joke is old enough to collect a pension.
What is your name? Kid Kooky, master of all comedy? I'll have you know that I have read 32 books on comedy and have been told I can be fresh, funny, and cutting edge.
I see. So you just choose not to be.
Exactly. And to answer your query, seriously this time?
Yes, stay serious, please.
It's not a matter of liking what I do. It is a matter of duty. We enchanted gargoyles take pride in doing our duties and doing them well.
Unlike your joke-telling.
You are extremely lucky I am bound to this bridge, or you would be severely punished.
Your jokes are punishment enough.
May I please have the key to the rest of the castle?
Not going to happen, I'm afraid. I take my job very seriously, unlike you.
I don't have a job. What job are you talking about?
Looking pretty, smelling nice, not speaking till spoken to. I wouldn't expect a raise if I were you.
Hey, anyone ever teach you it isn't polite to speak ill of the dead, you rotten summer?
Ixnay on the Ottenlay. We still need to get the key, remember? Is there anything we could do to help persuade you to give us the door key? I think it is night time we go.
Funny, I had that exact thought.
Aha! Looks like we found the enchanted gargoyle.
The name is Rufus Thaddeus Worthington IV. Not enchanted gargoyle, or walking corpse and rat with wings.
Frederick, what is he talking about?
Later. Well, Rufus, this corpse and rat just made you lose your cool and blow your cover. How do you like them apples, Worthington?
What a tremendous accomplishment. Perhaps we should have a moment of silence to honor you and your magnificent deeds.
That is a balcony where we search for the hidden key. Let's go see what's up.
Edgar's up, and he's sober.
Sober? Are you sure? Not from where I'm standing. Excuse me, Mr. Raven. Might I have a quick word with you?
Yeah, sure.
My name is Mona. What's yours?
The name's Edgar. Hey, I've seen you before. You're that gal the short guy keeps locked up in the tower, aren't you?
Yes. My full name is Mona de la Fite. Pleased to make your acquaintance. And yes, I am sad to say that for the past year, Shouty has kept me locked up in this castle. But now I finally have a chance at freedom. Earlier tonight, Shouty was killed. We heard his screams from across the lake.
Dead, huh? Well, it couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. So now the castle is yours. Don't worry about me staying here. I'm building a permanent nest in Gosford Falls near where my girl lives. But until I make a good nest, collect my fortune, she won't marry me. So this is my bachelor pad till then.
I can't get through the doors that's right below you. Rufus, one of the gargoyles, has the key, but he won't give it to us.
Well, I'd like to help you, but I don't know too much about those gargoyles. All I know is that every time I do my business, I hear one of them yelling up at me from below.
Oh!
Well, I'm a bird. I do bird stuff. But they haven't had much to complain about lately. I'm a bit backed up, if you know what I mean.
Maybe.
Yeah, the carrion pickings are always pretty slim in the winter. But come spring, it'll be a veritable feast of dried out carrion. That'll get the old pipes flowing.
Good to know, I guess. How do you like living in Castle Varg?
It's all right. I can do what I want, hang out with my buds, party, drink. No one bothers me. But I feel out of touch sometimes way out here. When I was in the city, I was in the know. Could follow my favorite sports team, hear the latest gossip. Sometimes it's just too isolated around here. You know what I mean?
I do. You just need to feel more connected to the world, more informed. I do too. As soon as I'm back in Paris, things will be back to normal.
Great. Well, good luck with that.
Do you know of another way into this part of the castle?
Nah. This place is sealed up tighter than... Well, it's sealed up tight. Just before you got here, that short fellow went around installing bars and locks and boarded up almost every window and door to this part of the castle. I guess Shroudy didn't want someone, but probably you, to get in for some reason.
That is all I need to know. It's Edgar's wash tub. Soapy water makes my stomach upset.
So does food. Stick to your wine.
He's using it. It would be rude for me to knock him out and take it. A warm bath does sound nice right now, but I don't think I would fit, not even in bat form.
Don't let that stop you. You look tense. Give it a shot. Might make you feel better.
Yeah, I can wash later. Jump on in.
All right. Hey! The clothesline has Edgar's clothes on it, held up by clothespins. Edgar, can I have one of those clothespins?
Whoa, no can do, lady. I'd love to loan you one, but I am way behind in my laundry. My clothes are smelling so bad they're even offending me, and that's saying something.
It is. It really is.
So I'm going to have to use my line, washer, and clothespins until I'm done.
Edgar, can I borrow some of your clothes for Frederick? He needs to cover up a bit, don't you think?
Bath would help more than new clothes.
Why not just drop him in the tub and I'll scrub him down?
That is an excellent idea. I like your thinking.
Don't I get a say in this? Wait, I do. And it's no.
It's the doorway into Edgar's roost. It's already open. No need to yell in there. Edgar's right here. Edgar, may I look around your roost?
Go ahead, be my guest. Look all you want, but stay away from the green stuff in the corner to the left. I'm not sure what it is, or was, or is now, but I think it growled at me last night, but go on in.
Oh no, that's okay. Thank you. It's an old angelic-looking statue standing right on the edge of the tower. Statue, why are you here? It seems strange to have a statue like you on a castle like this.
I think this castle had a lot of nicer-looking statues on it before the Baroness lost her last husband. I think this is the last one.
Oh, how moving. Well then, we have to preserve it at all costs, right?
Yeah, of course. Unless we want to smash it for fun.
Sorry, statue, but I'm afraid you might have to be destroyed for the common good.
Or we could just learn to live in this castle forever and preserve the statue.
No.
Nah, the statue's toast.
Well, that didn't work. I'm stronger than I was, but I still can't push this over. That flight up here was exhausting. Why don't I just walk until I catch my breath? Push that statue over, will you, Frederick? Please?
What? Do I have a red S symbol on my chest or something? By the way, the red S symbol is a registered copyright of DC Comics Incorporated, all rights reserved. DC Comics is a subsidiary of Warner Brothers Entertainment Company. Wait, Mona! Rufus isn't under the statue. If you drop it on him, it'll miss and hit the stone wall next to him.
You're right, Frederick. We better find a way to get the key from him.
Wait, Mona! Rufus isn't under the statue. If you drop it on him, it'll miss and hit the stone wall next to him.
You're right, Frederick. We better find a way to get the key from him. I think it is night time we go. The wind will just blow it right back in my face. Frederick, it looks like he's awake now.
Awake, maybe, but he's not looking too good. He looks a bit like a zombie. I would have said that he looks like the living dead, but I've come to understand that the undead are sometimes fairly attractive.
Why, thank you, Frederick.
Don't mention it.
Excuse me, Mr. Raven. Might I have a quick word with you?
Yeah, sure.
That is all I need to know. It's Rufus the gargoyle, sitting under his turret. We've tried talking to him, but no matter what, I don't think he'll ever voluntarily give us the key to the castle. I'd have to fly down to do that. Even then, I don't think he'd go quietly. He's too smart and on constant alert. I can see it fine right here. That doesn't need ashes. My coffin won't really work with that. My coffin won't really work with that. That doesn't need ashes. That doesn't need ashes. That doesn't need any fruits and nuts snack. Go. It's the latest edition of the Traxylvania Times Picayune. Ignore the bloodstains. I think it's yesterday's edition.
Hey, thanks! Now I can find out how the All Blacks are doing. I really appreciate it.
As a reward, can we borrow your clothespin for a while?
Yeah, no problem. I won't need it since I want to catch up with this paper for a while.
A clothespin won't work with that. Frederick, I have this clothespin you can use for your nose.
Gee, thanks, Mona. I didn't get you anything. I'll put it on when you need me to. It's pretty nasty down here, Mona. This place has more paper boys than a newspaper delivery convention, and more wizard types than a Scottish school for witchcraft and wizardry. This one was a kid with glasses. One of the bodies has legs that were pretty muscular. There's definitely some high-fiber flesh residue left on the thigh bones. I could pull off a chunk if we need it. Hey, Mona, will you do me a favor?
But of course, Frederick. What do you want?
Don't ask me for any more favors.
Frederick, use the clothespin on your nose again. Go down and get some dried carrion meat for Edgar. That might get his, his...
Yeah, I know, pipe's moving. Good idea. The results of that might motivate Rufus to move his stone butt. I'm on it.
You'll have to excuse me. I've got some business to attend to. Like I said, a bird's gotta do what a bird has gotta do.
What the... Hey! Watch it, you smelly miscreant! If I didn't have to guard this door, I'd come up there and give you the thrashing of a lifetime.
Blow it out your pie hole, Rufus, or I'll take better aim next time.
Let's see you take this under advisement, jerkweed.
Yippee! You don't have any shoulders.
I find your humor as tasteless as that ridiculously gaudy black gown you're wearing.
Speaking of taste, how's about we position you directly under that raven's roost over there? I understand that Edgar is fixing roadkill tacos this evening. Tomorrow morning should be quite disgusting.
You wouldn't dare! How could you be so cruel?
Well, I guess I'm just a jerk. Frederick, help me move Mr. Soon-to-be water closet over to the ledge.
Okay. Take your damned key.
Okay, let's see if this key will finally do the trick. Hooray! A boat is still here, Frederick! Finally, we have a way to escape this damnable castle.
Not so fast, Toots. Looks like we got ourselves a small problem. Unless you happen to have a couple of oars hidden in that dress of yours, we're not going anywhere. It's kinda hard to paddle a boat without the actual paddles.
Beast in Shen! Can't anything be easy around here?
Without those oars, it's gonna be impossible to make it across the lake. The current is way too strong. And then there's Inky. Let me think. Mona? Remember when I said we had a small problem?
Yes, Frederick?
Well, I think it just got bigger.
What the hell is that?
You mean, who the hell am I? And hell is right, for it is I, Shroudy. I am back.
I didn't think it was possible to
Return from the dead as an all-powerful shadow spirit?
get even uglier than you were. That is amazing.
Mock me all you want, little rodent, because in my moment of triumph I care not what you think. You, on the other hand, my dear, I care deeply about. My brilliant dark jewel. Not even my death can keep us apart.
How did you manage this? You aren't that clever.
You can thank the magical arcane tome my mother used to create me. She told me I was the living manifestation of black magic itself. And so, although my vampire body has perished, my dark spirit shall live on forever.
Aha! I knew you couldn't have done this on your own.
Regardless, you and I shall never be separated again. I will be with you for all of eternity, my sweet.
Oh, it hurts! It hurts!
Yes, my dear. Although I am no longer susceptible to the vulnerabilities all vampires suffer, you, on the other hand, are. So, as long as I maintain the sign of the cross near this boat, you will never be able to escape this island.
Hey, Mona. Unfortunately, stupid Doc and Cloudy over there might be right. I'm not strong enough to pull those oars out of his hands, and you can't get close enough. We're gonna have to find somebody, or something else to do it for us.
It's the malodorous residue of the corporeal form of the formerly diabolical, villainous, fiendish, malevolent, and just plain annoying Shroudy von Kiefer. Oh, Shroudy!
Yes, my love?
I have something to tell you.
I shall hang on your every word, my delicate dark blossom.
I just wanted to say, I hate you for what you have done to me. I think you are a horrible, horrible, thing. You need to die right now and get out of my way. And when I say die, I mean rot in heck forever. Forever, do you hear me? Rot in heck and darn you for all eternity.
Mona, don't sugarcoat it. Tell them how you really feel.
I would rather die than have to touch Shroudy von Kiefer.
Mona, you're already dead.
I'm not going anywhere near him. Of sugar. People use it to make things sweeter. You're so sweet. See it fine right here. This looks like something I might be able to use eventually. It's some sort of pewter cup with a lid and straw. Very odd.
It's just a sippy cup used by little kids so they don't spill their drink. I bet this was Shroudy's.
Shroudy's baby cup? He still uses it?
If you hadn't noticed, the guy was a little weird.
I like talking to things on occasion, but not with that. I can't fly into that. I don't think I'll need the cup, but the straw might be useful. butter knife. I better take this knife. I think I might need it. Structure commonly used to prevent one's backside from hitting the floor. I don't have time to sit down right now. I need to get out of this castle. It's a large brass wagon wheel with a bunch of candles stuck into it.
Actually, Mona, it's called a chandelier.
Chandelier, wheel wagon. You say tomato and I say shut the hell up.
How many vampires does it take to screw in a candle?
I don't know. How many?
I'm not sure, but I'd say 1. Seems like a pretty easy job if you ask me.
I don't want to fly into that. I'm no monkey.
Shroudy always keeps the fireplaces lit. You're so hot.
I don't want to fly into that. I am curious if this curse I'm under could actually grow back a hand that was burned off. But I'm fairly certain it would be incredibly painful. It appears to be a large mixing bowl.
What's it used for?
Generally, you use it for combining different types of food items. Then you cook or eat the mixed results.
Sounds too complicated. Humans should really learn how to eat raw bugs, grubs, and maggots like us bats. Way healthier and a lot less work.
Frederick, the human idea behind eating food is to fill the stomach, not empty it repeatedly after each meal.
Really? You guys are so weird.
Sir, do you mix a lot? Well, as a bat, I could use the bowl as a hat or a shield or something, but I don't see how that would help me right now.
How about to cover your face? That'd help me right now.
Now that I think about it, I could use the bowl as bat anesthesia by hitting Frederick over the head.
You were right the first time. Bowl, completely useless.
I don't really feel like cooking right now. Looks like someone is growing mushrooms and mold in there.
Mona, I think that growth used to be loaves of bread.
What? Disgusting! What happened to the chef for this castle?
I think when Shroudy was born, instead of making dinner, he became dinner.
Tough luck for him, no? Hello in there? No response. This chef is very rude.
Inanimate objects are snobs, across the board. I have yet to find an inanimate object that will even give me the time of day.
The stuff in there looks very unwholesome. I'd prefer to stay out here where it is relatively clean. I'm afraid if I pick that up, I might contract some sort of terribly fatal disease.
A disease that kills you, gives you anemia, and then causes your skin to be so sensitive you can't stand to be exposed to sunlight and makes you want to drink salty-tasting Merlot? A disease like that?
Yes, exactly, Frederick. One cannot be too careful. They're cans of cat food.
The label reads, Unfanciful Feast, Lizard Flavor. Contains 7% meat. Yummy! Nothing but the best for the Baroness's pets.
Dare I ask what the other 93% consists of?
I wouldn't, but then again, you do drink blue.
No, I don't. They're cans of cat food.
The label reads,
Dare I ask what the...
I wouldn't, but then again, you do drink blue.
No, I don't. Little can, you seem to have a small warning label. Says, do not exceed 4 doses in any 24-hour period. Internal consumption of this product may result in loose stools, abdominal irritability, and temporary insanity. Oh my.
That's a bunch of malarkey. I have eaten this crap plenty of times when the old witch wasn't looking.
Since they forgot a few side effects such as excessive gas, body odor, and a smart-ass attitude.
I think the operatic code forbids lame attempts at humor, doesn't it? Now who's being a smartass?
As a bat, sitting on that can would give me a better bat's eye view of the kitchen. But transforming takes a lot of energy out of me. Exhausting, really. So I don't want to tire out.
Really?
No, but don't tell them that. I might need this. It's an empty shelf. Looks like Shouty didn't keep much food in the place.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that's probably because when he gets hungry, he drinks people's blood instead of chowing down a bowl of frosted Frankenbolt cereal. But man, those sure are good. I love those mini marshmallows, though I was not happy when they changed the red scars to pink beakers.
Eastwick's dehydrated hogwarts, made with only the freshest free-range hogs. Ain't gonna happen. What, are you crazy? I'd rather drink blood. I can see it fine right here. Looks like the Baroness left in a hurry. Apparently, she didn't get to eat her last meal.
I'm kinda confused. What was she doing eating food anyway? Shouldn't she have been drinking blood?
Based on what we've learned so far, I don't think Shouty's mother was a vampire. Sounds like she was more of a witch.
I guess what you're saying then is Shroudy is a real son of a witch.
I bet it would be crunchy and full of minerals, but I think I'll have to pass. Thank you very much. Oh my goodness! What an evil-looking device! I wonder what it's used for.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say opening cans.
Cheetah! You looked at the sentence line. Hello, Mr. Can Opener.
Man, I wish you had a can of whoop butt that you could open for me so I could use it on Shroudy's ghost.
There must be some way to make him stay. He might have some insight about the Baroness and the castle that might be useful.
Do, cats eat bats?
Only smart ones, so you are...
Safe. Yeah, I get it. That joke is so old, it's growing ear hair.
Let's see if this thing's working.
Oh my God! It smells like a toddler had an accident, then wrapped it in moldy Limburger cheese and stuffed it in the armpit of a corpse that's been rotting in the sun all day.
He went back into hiding. Apparently he agrees with your assessment of the food.
Yeah, I guess it just doesn't want to spend the next 72 hours in the bathroom.
use Frodrick with that. It's a garbage chute.
The garbage chute was a really wonderful idea. What an incredible smell you've discovered. Let's get out of here.
No, wait!
Wait for what? This thing smells.
I'm not sure. I had to say no wait for some reason. I'm better now. It's past. I would, but there seems to be some green tentacles moving around down in there. I'm worried they might drag me in.
Just be glad they aren't purple.
Why is that?
Purple ones are toxic and seem to constantly try to take over the world. They make better presidents than creatures in castle garbage disposals.
It says, hex this mess.
Lame. I can come up with way better ones, like access my largesse, or obsess on my sundress, or suppress this press, or impress the T-Rex, or
stifle this trifle. I like that one a lot.
that doesn't rhyme with mess. Lame.
I know this is going to sound strange, but that cauldron is cooking something that smells absolutely delicious.
You're right. I have heard that demonic foot stew can be really savory.
Should we try some?
Only if you want the most foul spirits from the deepest pits of heck devouring your soul, and then controlling your body like a puppet with palsy, doing their evil bidding for all eternity.
Although that does sound like an experience of a lifetime, I'll stick with my Merlot.
I wouldn't pick that up, Mona.
Why not?
The leg is still twitching. You're only supposed to take it out after it slows to 1 to 3 twitches per second. Then you know it's done.
It smells so good. I am seriously tempted.
Worried about the evil magical effects it'll have on you?
No, I'm just a little put off by the whole protruding demon foot. We French will eat anything as long as it is in a good sauce and is presented well. But this is just nasty foot in a cauldron. What else need I say? There appears to be a small hole in the kitchen wall. I wonder if something lives back there.
I'm sure that's just evidence of some spat between Shroudy and the Baroness. You know how teenagers can be. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to open old wounds. Did you have a traumatic adolescence?
Huh? Oh, no. I'm sad because the Baroness obviously missed. After a limited amount of consideration, I've concluded that I will not be sticking my hand in there. That is a good idea, but I can tell from here that there is a warren of passageways in there, and I am highly claustrophobic.
Usually, I jump on the opportunity to explore a crevice, but this one looks way too complicated to find my way out again. Must have been made by rats.
It looks like extra pieces of the wood that's burning in the kitchen furnace. I could not use that wood.
How about with a goat? Or even on a boat? Could you on a boat?
Why are you talking that way?
I thought you wanted to rhyme.
No.
Okay, suit yourself. I'm easy. Hey, quick question for you. Exactly how much of you could a woodchuck chuck?
A woodchuck would chuck as much wood as a woodchuck could chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood.
Oh, great. You're supposed to let him answer. You ruin everything.
Sorry. I don't think I could fit, even in bat form. And the splinters. It looks to be some sort of food bowl left here for an animal of some sort.
Like, I don't know, a cat?
Or a big rat. furry lizard, strange man-eating plant, a panda bear, a 6-foot chicken. You never know. Don't jump to any conclusions.
How about we jump to the conclusion of this conversation?
The craftsmanship of these windows is exquisite. It looks like two snakes intertwined and two purple tentacles.
I hate purple tentacles. I prefer the green ones. Much nicer.
Pick up the stained glass and take it where? Do you really think at some point I'll need to replace a stained glass window? This looks like one of Shouty's old coloring books. It has a picture of a newt in it. Glad to see he was at least a normal child.
Except he did this as an adult. This is fresh crayon, and that's a new box.
Oh dear. It's no masterpiece for sure, but ripping it up seems petty. Things like that. Fly, fly, fly. It's overrated, you know. Is not going to happen. It's a purple crayon that belongs to Shouty. This will be useful. I'll take it. Fudgeweek, a notepad.
Excellent observation, my dear Watson. Let's investigate this notepad further.
How come I'm Watson? You're more like Watson than I am.
Well, you certainly know Sherlock.
I can see the imprint from the Baroness's pen.
Read it.
Why don't you, Sherlock?
I can't read it. It's not my fault bats haven't evolved the ability to read impressions on paper yet.
Well, I can't read it either. The writing is too faint. I read about this neat trick of using a pencil to read word impressions in a book once.
You read?
All right. My friend read the book, okay?
You have friends who read?
Okay. So my friend's brother read the book that had this neat trick in it and told me about it. There. Happy? Let's see if this will work.
Your friend's brother's author is a genius.
Aha! Look, Fudgeweek, a clue.
Brilliant. What's it say?
It's a list of book titles. A Teen Campbell's Guide to Crystal Lake. Transylvania on 2 pints a day. The Dark Knight Returns. And Sharpening Your Fangs, a parent's guide to raising the perfect vampire. What does all this mean?
Great job, Sherlock. Apparently we found the clue, but what it's a clue for is a mystery.
I thought you were Sherlock. It's too sticky. It'll stick to everything in my pockets and gather lint and get all gross. I don't talk to things like that. No need. I already know what it says. It's a shelf full of weird rectangles.
They're called books.
Boring. Transylvania on just 2 pints a day, a traveler's guide. Transylvania on just 2 pints a day, a traveler's guide. Gila monsters, the forbidden fruit. The Imbecile's Guide to Sanitarium Treatment by Dr. S. Loomis. Clockwoman. 11 things that taste really, really bad. From here to that spot right over there. Introductory Lessons in Stair Diving by D. Karras. Operation Echo by W. Eakin. What to expect when you're expecting the spawn of Satan. Interview with the Umpire by Paige Turner. Beware of the Spider Monkey. Tonight he comes for thee. A Teen Camper's Guide to Crystal Lake Basin. Atlas listened intently. I'm done with these books for now. It's the Baroness's desk. Looks like there's some kind of journal sitting on it.
Ooh, her journal. Let's read it. Maybe we'll find out which boys she likes and what she thinks of her parents.
I don't think it's that kind of journal, Frederick.
It just says, visit Von Kiefer, and then there's a period and the word come. It's very interesting.
That makes no sense. If only we had the time. Perhaps later. Titles. A Teen Camper's Guide to Crystal Lake. Transylvania on 2 pints a day. The Dark Knight Returns. And Sharpening Your Fangs, a parent's guide to raising the perfect vampire. It's a shelf full of weird rectangles. A Teen Camper's Guide to Crystal Lake Basin. Transylvania on just 2 pints a day, a traveler's guide. I'm done with these books for now. Sort of reading material the Baroness keeps in her library. Teen Camper's Guide to Crystal Lake Basin. A Teen Camper's Guide to Crystal Lake Basin. Draxylvania on just 2 pints a day. A Traveler's Guide. I'm done with these books for now. Let's see what sort of reading material the Baroness keeps in her library. The Dark Knight returns. Sharpening Your Fangs, A Parent's Guide to Raising the Perfect Vampire by Dr. Max Schreck. I'm done with these books for now. It'll stick to everything in my pockets and gather lint and get all gross. I've already done that. A clothespin won't work with that. I can't use Frodrick with that. I can't really shank that with a dull butter knife. I've already done that. Reading material the Baroness keeps in her library. Teen Camper's Guide to Crystal Lake Basin. Draxylvania on just 2 pints a day, a traveler's guide. The Dark Knight returns. Sharpening Your Fangs, a parent's guide to raising the perfect vampire by Dr. Max Schreck. I'm done with these books for now. Looks like something I might be able to use eventually. This looks like something... I don't really feel like cooking right now. Needs this. Let's try this food. It's a food ball. It's a kitty-like thing. No, I can't hurt this poor creature. In fact, I think maybe I'll help her. That collar looks a little too tight.
Glad you reconsidered, for your own sake. You know what they say, never bring a knife to a gunfight.
Look out, Mona. Sounds like this kitty might be packing heat.
Bonsoir. Who are you?
Hi, Wackett. A better question would be, who was I? I used to be the Baroness von Kiefer's familiar.
What's a familiar?
A familiar is kind of a special guardian that witches use. I used to serve the Baroness in various ways. Protect her special items while she was away. You know, that kind of thing. Back in the day, I even had some limited magical powers of my own.
What happened?
Well, I guess I wasn't as powerful as the Baroness was hoping, so my job was outsourced to a homunculus.
What do you do around here?
Mostly hunt rats. I used to do it just for sport, but I have to admit Shawty hardly ever feeds me, and the rats are downright tasty.
Do you always eat the rats you catch?
Eventually. Although sometimes I just smack them around for a few hours and maybe scratch them a couple of times. Then I pretend to lose interest. At some point they figure they're actually going to escape and make a run for it. At the last second, I pounce on them. If I time it just right, I can feel the wave of crushing despair wash over them. It's really a lot of fun.
Damn, that's harsh.
No, it's harsh when I do it to them a second time. You know, just before I bite their little heads off and nibble on their tiny feet.
You mentioned you used to guard various items. What type of things specifically?
Mostly I watched over 2 very special books in the library. To say more would be indiscreet.
That is all I need to know.
I see you back.
I have the collar for you right here.
You fulfilled your end of the bargain, and for that, I'll tell you the names of the 2 books you need to pull out and put back in on the shelf in the library. They are How to Build a Better Body in Just 30 Days by Dr. Rigor Mortis, and the other is Sharpening Young Fangs, Parent's Guide to Raising the Perfect Vampire by Dr. Max Schreck. You got it? Find those books, and you'll find your way into the Baroness's laboratory. Good luck, Dollface.
Thanks. I'll go try them. Oh, and by the way, before we whacked the Wacket, she said she was going to haunt you and your associates for the rest of your lives, and that none of you would escape her spirit's vengeance. Just thought I'd pass that on.
Haunt a bag of rats? Yeah, right. Give me a break, lady. And by the way, how did she know it was us who sent you?
Sorry, fellas. I let it slip. You see, I had a friend who was haunted by a cat she ran over on her bike. She never slept soundly again. She kept hearing the low, mournful cries of that poor, flattened kitty cat calling to her. I'm going to get you, meow. I'm going to get you, meow. Well, you fellas have a good night, and thanks for the information. dirty rats! To things like that. It's a list of book titles. A Teen Camper's Guide to Crystal Lake. Transylvania on 2 pints a day. The Dark Knight Returns. And Sharpening Your Fangs, a parent's guide to raising the perfect vampire. The book title won't do anything to that. It's a shelf full of weird rectangles. A Teen Camper's Guide to Crystal Lake Basin. Sharpening Your Fangs, a parent's guide to raising the perfect vampire by Dr. Max Schreck. I'm done with these books for now. To that. Bonsoir. We found the titles of the secret library books. Can you tell us more about them?
I'm just too tired. Those rats from the crypt keep sneaking in while I sleep. I never wake up in time to catch them.
That's all I need to know.
Hey, hello there yourself, dollface. How you doing today?
We were thinking we might leave some food out for you. What time were you thinking you were going to go up and raid the kitchen?
Why are you so curious about what time we are going to be in the kitchen?
No reason. We just thought we could leave some food out for you, but I didn't want to do it too early. Otherwise, the cockroaches would get it.
Right. We saw some big old nasty ones up there.
Well, I think my men will be raiding the kitchen around 3 a.m. So if you want to leave a little extra food out for us, feel free.
Thanks. We'll see you lads later.
You bet your sweet tush you will. Believe you me.
Au revoir. Hello again. Hey, we found out what times the rats are going to raid the kitchen. It's 3 a.m.
Wonderful. I can sleep till then. In return, I'll tell you that you simply need to switch the placement of the 2 library books.
Happy hunting!
That is all I need to know.
Maggot poppers on weed. Get a load of this place.
Yes, I would have to agree. It does look rather impressive.
Maybe she's got the recipe for a ghost repellent around here somewhere. If not ghost, maybe just some jerk repellent.
I surely hope so, Frederick. One thing's for sure. We're not going to find much of anything just sitting around here gabbing.
You're right, Mona. Let's trash the place.
Search the place, Frederick. Let's search the place.
Oh, man. I never get to cause wanton destruction.
Ah, the night is still young, Frederick. The night is still young.